before we get started with the stream today, I want to discuss something that I'm seeing quite a lot of, and that is the early access. Give them time. It's a small team. We're beta testers, alpha testers, those kinds of comments that I'm seeing quite a lot of. I'm seeing them over on my YouTube channel. I'm seeing them on my Twitch streams. I'm seeing them on the official Discord and on Reddit. They are all over the place. So I just want to kind of go over that for me. Before we get into that, though, I want to thank all the new people that are coming to my YouTube channel and my Twitch streams. I really do appreciate you. It's reinvigorated me and allowing me to make more content on Pantheon. So thank you so much for being here. You are very, very much appreciated. So going back to those comments, I 100% agree with you. This game is in early access. We are alpha testers. We are beta testers. The team is small and the scope of this game is huge, and we do need to give them time. So 100% agree with you before I even get started in the other stuff. The reason I want to discuss this, however, is because it often comes up, especially in my Twitch streams. We might be in the middle of a discussion. Twitch, some of the viewers might be commenting on things that they want changed, the negative things, or maybe discussing something that happened over on Discord. Something that we read somewhere, and we're discussing that. I often am part of those discussions, and I'm telling people what I would like to see changed in the game. And I totally understand when you just jump into a channel and that's all you see or all you hear is negative, negative, negative. I totally understand that, right? So I get your comment coming back and saying, hey, it's early access, etc. And then what ends up happening with that is we end up having this discussion over and over and over during the Twitch streams. So to try to alleviate some of that so that we're not, rehashing this exact same topic over and over, I figured I would just quickly give my point of view and leave it at that. I'm also going to put this over on YouTube for anybody. If it happens, we're just going to kind of refer to that. So that all said, I think that right now is the time for constructive criticism and feedback for the game. Like you said, or like anybody else may have said, it is early access. We are beta testers. We are alpha testers. That is the time to tell the dev team, hey, this is what we don't like about the game. We can also be telling the devs what we do like about the game. And there's a lot of things that I like about this game. I actually love the art style of the game. I think it's fantastic. I love the combat, especially the group combat, the exploration, the socializing in the game. I like what they're doing with the concealment. I like what they're doing with the environment ideas, the plans for raids in the future. All of these things I love about the game, and so many more things that I absolutely love and I want to see work and develop and get to. But before we get to those, I think there's a lot of things that need to be fixed. Now, my opinion on what needs to be fixed first versus somebody else's opinion on what needs to be fixed first, they may differ. And that's where I think a lot of this headbutting is coming from, is that somebody might say, hey, I think this thing needs to be fixed right now. If it's not fixed, I'm quitting the game. And then another player might say, no, I don't think that needs to be fixed right now. You have to remember it's early access. And that's where we're getting into the problem. So I do appreciate that you are wanting this game to be successful. You're defending the devs. We all do need to defend the devs to some extent and say, hey, you're doing a great job. Keep working. You're being very diligent. So thank you for being there. But I think the devs also need to have that other side of the information, and we need to allow that discussion to happen in a positive way if we can. So it might be negative discussion, but ultimately it turns positive if the devs see it and they're saying, hey, what is causing players currently to join the game, play the game, invite their friends to play the game, and what is causing the players to want to leave the game or have left the game? What will bring players back? What will cause players to not come back to the game? These are all things that I believe need to be discussed and should be discussed, hopefully in a good way. So Anyway, that's my idea. That's why we discuss a lot of the negative aspects of the game, things that some people might see as complaining and that I see as constructive criticism. That's not to say that you don't need to remind people that it's early access, but my main thing here is that I don't want to have to go over why we discuss those things and try to defend why we're discussing those things because somebody comes in the channel that's brand new and says, hey, it's early access, because that's all that they hear. Anyway, that's going to be it for that little rant. Hopefully, we can move forward and not have to worry about having this discussion again.